Hi everyone. In this video we're going to learn how to set up a non-stop centralized PoE networking system. So how to do that, we will need the help from a PoE switch in this case, and the non-stop part we're going to use a UPS. The UPS stands for the uninterrupted power supply. It's a really special device. It's not really like what we see every day, like a backup battery, backup generator. This has a more special feature of providing power without 0 seconds of disturbance. So first, let's talk about the main part of this system, the PoE part. Why do we use a PoE switch? Because in network systems, we need a device to exchange the data, and we can use a regular switch data, but if we use a PoE switch, we can manage the power and the data all right here. You can see which device is not receiving power or data, so we can all detect the errors easily. And also you can see this is a really common model. This is a 16-port PoE switch, and each port has 30 watts of power output. This is enough for many medium-sized IP devices, especially like IP monitor cameras. So that's really perfect for a surveillance system. And it has 2 uplink ports with gigabits bandwidth, which will help us upload our data to our NVR or recording device. And here we have the NVR and the monitor to help us watch the live video feed from our camera. And also the power supply built in can just let us allow to use power and provide power by connecting it to an alternating current. So when it sends out PoE signals, the best part, PoE transmit power and data through one single Ethernet cable. So when we're setting up an IP camera like this, all we need is an Ethernet cable to connect here and just place the camera where we want it to be. We don't have to worry if there's a power outlet for the power cord because we have an Ethernet cable to provide the power. So it's pretty convenient. It kind of saves half of our work for setting up like a surveillance camera system. Also, you can use it on like wireless access points to gain more wireless access with other devices, or you can connect it to non-PoE devices like laptops and computers. It's all your choice. So that's the benefits from PoE switch. Now let's talk about how to achieve non-stop. So with this UPS battery, it's a connection between our alternating current and our system. So normally the alternating current will provide us power to power up the whole system. Yes, it will go through the UPS, but this time the UPS is just like a safeguard. It just watches the battery flow, the power flow through it and to our system, and everything's good once we activate this. And suddenly, power outage or some vandalizations that break our generator somewhere, so we lose all the power, right? In that case, this will detect it and react immediately without interrupting the whole system. In those cases where we use backup generators, there's like a few seconds for the backup generator to generate power to send through the whole building or system. In that case, mostly our electronics will have to reboot. The programs have to start from all over, and that will take a few seconds of not operating. But in this case, this will provide power without any hesitation or preparing. So it's a very good device for us to use when we're, wanting a system that won't be interfered with the power blackout. So now let's just simply connect this system. You can see my monitor and my PoE switch are connected to this extension board. So to let you guys see clearly, these are all together. I'm going to plug all these power cables together. So our whole system is receiving power through this board. And I'm going to plug it into our alternating current here. You can see the whole system's running up. The monitor will be on shortly. You can see everything's on. And if we break it, like just unplug it, the whole thing shuts down. So this is what happens when, like a power outage, our whole system shuts down, our camera stop working. Now, if we plug our UPS to our alternating current and activate it. Now this is activated. We then plug our system's extension board to the UPS, now you can see everything's working again. Now what we do is simply connect this whole system to let us see the image on the IP camera here. So the uplink port right here, and then connect our IP camera to our PoE switch. So right here. Now we should get an image on our screen shortly. So now you see there's an image on our screen. I'm gonna wave in front of the camera, let you guys see it's a live video feed. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna unplug our UPS from our main network, just simulating, a power blackout. So then you'll see the whole system is still constantly running. You see, after I unplug it, everything's still working. That's the best part of this setup. If we have a power outage, we still have a few minutes to figure out like a solution or save some important information. The whole system won't be shut down by the power. And once you plug it back into our main power, the UPS will just go back to sleep mode. You can think of that. Or you can just like simply turn it off. Like disconnect this from the whole system. But usually you can just leave it like this. It doesn't take up that much room. So yeah, this is a really good choice if you want to set up in some rooms which withhold a lot of important information. This would be a good surveillance system. All right, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to leave them at the section below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.